too fast. This is
time for departure has come. We look forward to your return to Big Booty Land shortly, for you will be missed. Lift off in T-3, 2, 1.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone.
Yeah, if I'm fine, baby, are you coming for the ride? When I look into your eyes, I just wanna hold you all night.
I should probably go to bed.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. I got potential, rushing around.
Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learn to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Keep on the keep better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over. Keep on the keep better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. After our work is never over.
Because of you.
Keep on the keep better,
Because of
do
you.
it faster, makes us stronger.
Because of you.
Keep on the keep better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch.
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get more. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
We'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
through the same shit every night. Oh, you always swear that it's gonna change, but it never does. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything is shining, always gonna go away. I'll be fine once I get away. I'll be good.
Significant.
It never does. You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. You always swear this shit's gonna change, but it never does. You only say you love me when you're
Baby, the glass clown. I'll be the beauty queen. Tears. It's a new art form showing people how we reach. Yeah, you're so happy. Even when we're smiling, now it's here. Let's go down to the score. We're talking out like yeah.
cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that hate us. Don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up.
And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that heartbreak groove.
I'ma make the crowd go.
My name Mac Miller. Who the fuck are you? Well, my crew too live, but I ain't Uncle Luke. And I ain't no hipster, girl, I can make your hipster. From Pittsburgh, smoke papers or a swisher. Welcome to the campground chronicles. Looking out my mind it goes. I'm dodging obstacles, I gamble like the Bellagio. You cockroach, I'm heroin, 'cause everything I thought to go. Tight to leave it clean and fucking shiny, word of mop and glow. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling, falling.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumbled down piece of paper lying here 'cause I remember it all.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your nightdress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole, nothing seems to pity in the past though. That bloody memory's like an El Tabasco, remember when you used to be a rascal.
A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that's it you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams.
No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Bad and bougie, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. the block with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Take my breath and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath. Nobody does it better, babe. Take my breath. Far, wherever you are, I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, my heart.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
See the light with the sky, you see it comes to me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I go.
She a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said,
It's time to shine away. It's time to shine away.
but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she had the ass like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all the bad ass.
I don't got no type. Nah. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Nah. Cups with the ice and we do this every night. I ain't check the price. I got it. I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right.
Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels.
15, there's still time for you. Time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years.
Call you love friend. It's time you had the touch. Give your reasons.
Only got 100 years to live. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, 'cause it's just my type. Oh na 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 na.
Here's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos.
and I'll be anything you ask and more. Going, hey, it's not a miracle we needed. No, I wouldn't let you think so. Folded, 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 folded. Folded, 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 folded.
And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Even though you're gone, you're still in my mind. Though it's been so long since you said goodbye. But every night I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Ooh, I love you when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. When we say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back.
When the vibes are good, the rest don't matter. Till the pain will kill, the glass will shatter. Let it play, 'cause you and I remain the same.
I wish you were here. Let the soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
Killing people, dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the
And I
love?
told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it'll be a different time. 'Cause I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to
Where
you.
is the love?
Roll with the world, mama. People living like they ain't got no mama.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming.
You can drive all night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You want to find peace of mind, looking for the answers.
Cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Y'all shouldn't have let the world gas me. It's too late cause I'm here to stay and these girls know that I'm nasty. I sent her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek. City talking, we taking notes. Tell him all to keep making posts. Wish he could, but he can't get close. OG so proud of me that he choking up while he making toast. I'm the type that you can't control. Said I would, then I made it so.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 8:59 in the market right now. We got GMEX slow and steady moving itself on up at this moment, but we do have the 9 a.m. press release wave coming on out here right now. So, good morning to all. Let's get ready to rock on this day, and let's see if something can steal the show at 9 a.m. We have GMEX kind of right at the bottom, as we said. You know, that one's slowly grinding its way on up right now. But let's see if there's anything else better than that. Good morning to all. Ladies and gentlemen, get off your seats. Stand on your feet. Hit me with 10 jumping jacks at this moment. Push-ups, do 100. Sit-ups, do 200. Burpees, do 50. Let's get the body moving. It's Monday morning. Let's get the body moving. Right now at this time, we want to see if we are going to get any sort of big rips, runs, pops, and climbs here, traders. OSRH, a little bit of a pop. I think that one had some news earlier this morning, like I'm talking way back. But OSRH is getting a little bit of a pop right now. Is that the only one that's kind of ripping right now at this moment? It looks like it. Traders, I am a hungry lioness right now in the middle of the African Serengeti in the dry season with a lack of water, and all I want is one big juicy gazelle. I want the thick thighs. That's what I want. Right now here, traders, I am looking for my gazelle in the stock market. I am looking for my gazelle at this moment. OSRH, possibility it could be my gazelle. But again, this one is a sub $1 play. It's a sub $1 stock. It's a sub $1 move right here. GMEX, OSRH, AIFF, ABVE. Good morning to absolutely everyone. It is time that we lock in on this Money Monday. I missed everyone. I missed every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are fired up, and I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll for this absolutely best day. This absolutely incredible day. We were live over on Stock Twits for a little bit, but now, of course, we are live right here over on, again, the greatest trading community on Earth. I don't care if you're on Tradecaster. I don't care if you're on YouTube. I don't care where you're coming from California to Pennsylvania. It's time to lock in. What will be the best play of the day? That is obviously the question. What is going to be the best spiker, the best ripper, the best runner? So how about we dive right on in? You guys want to? Let's do it. Before we do it, smash that thumbs on up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get ready to rock. So what we have going on with this day is the S&P 500 is currently spiking. Now, not only is it spiking, I mean, it's really spiking. Traders, we were down towards record lows. We were all the way down to 641 today. And the S&P 500 shot on up to 666. Guys, it almost ripped up $30. The S&P 500, absolutely nuts. And the whole reason behind this, the whole reason we started seeing some hype and momentum is because we are seeing President Trump have talks with Iran, with Israel, talking about coming to a ceasefire, talking about finding a resolution. And what do you think that made traders do? That made investors happy. That made Wall Street happy. Now, could this be all talk? Always. 100% it could be an all talk. Could there really be no big discussions? Could there still be wars going on? Absolutely. But at the same time, guys, when we take a look over on the S&P 500 right here, what do you guys realize? What are you guys seeing? I mean, the S&P 500 from 643 all the way back up towards the 660s. That's really good. That's really awesome right there. So the SPY is, again, you know, a lot of people are feeling very confident going into today. Now, again, on Friday, confidence was at a low. Friday, the market was all the way down to 644. Friday, the markets were dropping and it was getting ugly and weaker. Could that have been the bottom? Could the S&P 500 found a bottom over on Friday? And now, again, with these talks, we start bringing in some optimism. We start moving ourselves on up. Absolutely. Because the SPY, as you guys could see, what's the biggest thing I can show you? Everyone switch on over to a monthly chart. Switch over to a monthly chart. Have your indicators turned on. Take a look right here, traders. What do we have? A perfect bounce off the 13 EMA. Now, guys, I've gone over this before in the past, okay? But I want you guys to realize something. When you guys take a look over on the S&P 500, you guys can see right here, 13 EMA, 50-month moving average. These are the two major lines. The best bounces is always the 50-month moving average, but the more common occurrence is the 13 EMA. 13 EMA most likely gets a bounce off of it. 13 EMA, great bounce off it. 13 EMA, great bounce off it. 13 EMA, 13 EMA, 13 riding the 13 EMA. 13 EMA is usually the best bounce. Once every 3 years, the 50-month moving average will be the best bounce. So on Friday, we did come right on down to that 645 mark. On Friday, we did come right on down to that absolutely perfect bottom right there. And now, guess what happens? It just lines up perfectly. Trump trade talks come on out. And traders, it's not only just, hey, it's an indicator. It's where, again, Wall Street buys. It's where hedge funds buy. It's where powerful politicians buy. And now guess what? Whoop, right back on up. These are the small quirks. These are the small advantages that you need to know, that you need to be advantaging of, let's say, the retail traders out there in the world that people don't know about. So it's very awesome to be able to see when you guys take a look over on the S&P 500 and seeing, hey, guess what? Trump's in talks of maybe a possible ceasefire and bouncing off the 13 EMA on Friday. These are going to be absolutely perfect dip buys and bounce plays. Okay? WGRX getting a little bit of a pop. Very small, but again, definitely a play to watch. Thank you, AM Trader. Now, traders, let's talk about what we have going on with this day. We do have MGRX. Traders, I'm going to say this right now. MGRX is it a stock that you guys want to watch? Yes, it's the #1 top gainer in the stock market. It's up 129%. I do not see any news on MGRX today, but MGRX might have some news on Friday, but it's not anything too crazy right now. The best press releases of the day are GMEX, UGRO, GMEX, right? And we might even get, coming up here, maybe WGRX. But we do have UGRO and GMEX. These are kind of the top two that I'd want you guys focusing on. Not only are these, again, the top two with good, credible news, these are also the top two that have low floats. So traders, take a look at this. Not only are these the two stocks that are moving the hardest, that are most likely going to make you the most amount of money, but these are also the stocks right here, traders, that have the lowest floats, which means, again, these are plays that could be able to go on nice spikes. We have two solid press releases, two low float plays, and the two stocks that are the most volatile. UGRO, GMEX. Take a look at, again, the best plays of today. Top gainers with news or filings. UGRO, GMEX, even you can see a little TOVX, that stock is, again, 28 cents. WGRX, that stock's only 17 cents. I like plays that are a little bit larger. Let me take a screenshot of this. I'm going to post this over in chat for you guys at this moment. Okay? So, you guys can see what we have right now at this moment over on these plays. It is going to be my main focus at the bell is going to be UGRO, GMEX. Out of, again, plays with hot news. Now, let's just see, are any of these plays right now at this moment really going to be incredible? Are any of these plays at this moment going to be absolutely fantastic? Let me kind of just share this around for everyone, making sure that you guys are all good. All right, so we have these top plays. Now, when we take a look at these GMEX and UPRO and GMEX, we can kind of get a little common theme. UGRO, unfortunately, is cracking this beautiful uptrend. We did have this channel pattern, guys. This channel that was higher lows, lower highs, higher lows, lower highs, higher lows, lower highs, and then it crashed. We are technically, as you guys can imagine, on the bearish side of the trend line. We are on the bearish side of the trend line at this moment. Now, at the same time, team, we can take a look over on GMEX here. GMEX, this stock is still in its bullish trend line. You guys can still see there is bullishness over on GMEX. You guys can still see that there is buying volume over on GMEX. We are basically in that first stage of UPRO. So, if you guys, let's just kind of compare them for a second, okay? And this could be extremely helpful for you guys. What do you guys realize at this moment? If I take a screenshot of GMEX, and I just want to do this together. Let's take a screenshot of GMEX, and let's just make sure every single person understands what we have. You can clearly see where is their resistance. Resistance, 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 resistance. Clearly, we have resistance there. You can clearly see where we have support. Support, support. Next area is going to be support. We know if we go underneath this area, that is where there is bearishness. That's where we can start fading and falling. If we go above that, area, that's where we have bullishness. So again, that's where we can see some buying, and that's where we can see some weakness. This chart right here looks a whole lot like an early version of, was it UPRO? Is that the one? UGRO, excuse me. UGRO, right? Where we essentially have almost the same exact thing, just an earlier version of it. So I do want you guys to just be aware that, again, GMEX, is this a good stock at this time? Absolutely. But I want you guys to know what can happen if you cross on over towards the opposite side. And this is like what's so cool. This is what's so important about recognizing patterns. You can be able to predict what might happen in the future from what has happened in the past, right? So we can compare patterns and compare what we have between, okay, here's bearishness, here's bullishness, we got that crack right there. That could be, again, coming on up on the same exact way for the, this upcoming pattern over on UGRO. So I do kind of want to just type that out real quick, right? We do have our top 2 stocks on the day are GMEX and UGRO. UGRO already formed a channel and cracked support. GMEX is currently in its channel. Make sure you compare, make sure you study and compare the 2 charts to learn what could happen on GMEX if it goes bearish. So just kind of like a little comparing, compare and contrast so that you guys are all set, ready to rock here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Mm-hmm. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let daddy lock in. What am I drinking today? Hot chocolate, baby. A little hot chocolate to start the day. Getting ourselves ready to rock and roll. Right now, MGRX, UGRO, TOVX, ABVE. Again, TOVX did have a little bit of spiking and climbing. The other big thing here, team, is what did we do last week? I kind of forgot there for a second. Last week, we ended on an absolute bang. We ended on an absolute bang. And what that is didn't we pass our prop firm? The S&P 500, we did some shorts, we did some dip buys. And again, we did something that, I wanted every single person to do with me, which was, let's again sign up for a fresh prop firm, and then let's pass the prop firm. So the prop firm is passed. We are all set, ready to rock and roll. We are good. We are done. We have passed our prop firm, and we can trade this one. I could trade my other one. So I have, again, this brand new prop firm that I passed, and I'm all set, ready to go. And then I have my normal one, which is my that I've been trading before I signed up for that other one. So I got a couple prop firms that I could go ahead and trade the S&P 500 with today. Do you guys want to trade, the S&P 500 at all today and see, what we can do over there? Be able to make a little bit of money, be able to make a little bit of cash, and be able to make some profits there. But I actually want to, the prop firm's great, but I feel like we did the prop firm last week. I want to see if we get any big spikers here. Now, traders, pop quiz right here. I'm in a little bit of limbo. What's limbo? Limbo is like basically being stuck. You're like basically in this place that you can't move forward, you can't move back. Limbo. It's like you're just stuck in the same area. Right now, why am I in limbo? Limbo is because there's no play for me right now. MGRX isn't doing anything. UGRO, we will watch it, see for that little pop back up to $4 in that dump. GMEX starting to crack a little bit right now. TOVX not really my favorite. What I would again be focusing on is pop quiz. Where do I look? If I look at all the hottest news and I'm not seeing anything I love. If I'm looking at all the top gainers of today, I'm not seeing anything I love. If I'm looking at everything of the top, gap uppers, I'm not seeing anything. I do like to look at previous top gainers. Let's go over to see what we have with previous top gainers. Do we have any previous spikers, previous rippers, previous runners? So, right, like if I do this here, traders, what do we have? We have ANNA, Anna. What do you guys think of that? Maybe ANNA, Anna. That one went on a big rip and run. let's see here. Did Anna have any news on Friday? Anna, Monday was the last press release I see. What else do we have here? AZTR is only 28 cents. RDGT. Yeah, RDGT, maybe a little hype. Roma. Maybe Roma. How about Anna, though? What about Anna? I would say let's keep this on watch here today, guys. Wouldn't you guys agree? I mean, how big was this stock spiking last week? Let's go back to... It kind of ripped all the way from $4 up to $8. We did get a lot of big buying volume. You guys can see this area. We kind of have, like, I would say 750 strong resistance. Let's go back over to like a 5-minute time frame. 750 strong resistance. Then on top of that, going right here, 660. Kind of seeing a little bit of that downtrend. Maybe Anna gets a little bit of a pop back on up towards around that $7 mark. But it seems like right now at this moment, if we want to, again, continue to keep our eyes peeled on this play, I'm kind of seeing something that's along more of the lines of like this. I do like Anna. I think Anna being a previous top gainer on the day with nothing else going on, this is where, again, some buying volume might move in. We might get some hype. We might get some attention towards it. Top resistance, top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. You guys can see, of course, right here. Bottom support, bottom support, bottom support, bottom support. So you guys can, again, keep your eyes peeled right here. Obviously, again, bouncing back and forth, back and forth. So I would say, again, Anna is also a play. Let's just kind of watch to see what we get. ANNA, previous top gainer. Keep on high alert today as our options are limited so far this morning. Whenever, again, buying volume kind of moves back on in on previous top gainers, we'll be all set here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, team, what's the last thing I kind of want to do? Let's, we got about 14 minutes until the market opens on up. Let's run through all the analyst alerts one last time if you guys have missed any or if any new ones have come on up. All right, so everyone right here, analyst alerts, scroll on down to the absolute bottom right now. And what do we have at this time? The most talked about growth stocks in 2026. The most talked about growth stocks in 2026 through social media. Traders, if you are new or if you want to just get a great starting watch list, this is a great place to do it. So I would say every single person at this moment, realize ASTS, Rocket Lab, NBIS, IREN, CoreWeave, AMD, now Amazon, these are the most talked about plays. The most talked about stocks on Reddit, StockTwits, X, Facebook, throughout social media. These stocks have a massive following. Make sure you write these plays on down. Make sure you're aware of these plays. Don't just fall into the hype of doing research on them and then end up buying every single one of them. But these are plays that have the biggest followings right now in 2026 and on social media. What else do we have here? High momentum stocks going on in March 23rd. So what does this mean, guys? Momentum plays. Momentum stocks, swing trades. A day trade is getting in and out within the same day. A long-term investing is holding for 6 months or more. What do you guys think a swing trade is? Holding for maybe a month, maybe a few weeks, maybe 1 or 2 months. But these are all plays that have great uptrends or, again, has strong momentum towards the upside. For instance, take a look at some of these guys. Go over to a daily chart and type in each one of these. PL. Look how great that is. Look at this beautiful uptrend. If you jumped in on PL, that's a great way to make money. CF. Look at CF, guys. If you jumped in on CF, that's a great way to make money. CRCL, great uptrend building right now. CIN, great uptrend right now. LITE, great uptrend right now. So, what I'd want you guys to be aware of is go through this entire list. And if you're someone who wants to look for maybe a swing trade, maybe a month-long, 2-month hold, these are all plays that are fantastic at this moment that are making traders a lot of money. Make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go. This is an awesome list to find yourself some kind of like guaranteed winners. Not everyone's going to be a winner, but there will be some big winners in there. This is a nice little list as well. It says war and the S&P 500. How do wars affect the S&P 500? Well, in all reality, guys, it doesn't affect it at all. While such events can produce short-term uncertainty, they generally have limited lasting impact on the overall S&P 500. Traders, there's all these different wars. There's all these different battles. There's all these different conflicts. Every single time the S&P 500 just moves higher. Sure, you might have, a conflict and you get a drop. You get a conflict and you get a drop. You get a war, you get a drop. You get a drop. It all keeps going up higher. Do not be scared of the S&P 500. Embrace the S&P 500. Realize how great the S&P 500 is. Stocks go up. What else do we have here? 2026 sentiment hits new lows. Guys, on Friday, the S&P 500 had its lowest confidence that we've had so far of the year. We had, again, the lowest confidence. Now, what do you guys realize? When you have low confidence, it usually means the S&P 500 is extremely low. And when you have low confidence is usually when, guess what happens? Dip buys happen. So we were all the way down towards the 640s. Super low confidence. People are again scared. People are taking their money away from the stock market. And then what happened this morning? Well, traders, look what we had. At 5:43 a.m. this morning, guys, this is pretty awesome. Shout out to Fox Runner with this alert. It says, is the S&P 500 setting itself up for a rally? The bottom may be in if we look at past data. It says the S&P 500 has declined over 5% over the last 15 trading days since the onset of the Iran conflict. The current sell-off aligns closely with both the average and median historical trajectories in the chart below. Then, we have fear at a high, confidence at a low. We have, again, dip buying coming on up, and boom, today Trump comes on out, and Trump states, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending or trying to have a ceasefire. And guess what we saw? A massive rip and run as the S&P 500 spikes 1%. Dow futures jump 1,100 points after Trump says US and Iran have held productive talks. I mean, pretty good. Fear is at a high. Confidence is at a low. We're seeing the markets fall. We're seeing, again, this is usually where we start seeing bounce plays back on up. And just like that, a bounce play happens. Let's get back into it here, guys. We already talked about the channel setup over on the S&P 500. You guys type in the S&P 500. We can all see, again, the clear-cut channel that we are currently sitting on. We all know, again, the best possible dip buys that we have. The 13 EMA is absolutely beautiful. The 50-month moving average is always the best. 50-month, 50-month, 50-month. This happens usually once every 3 years. The 13 EMA happens every year. Bounce off the 13 EMA, hits record highs. Bounce off 13 EMA, hits record highs. So if you guys do not know, I've gone over this again before in the past. It's just so crucial and so important. And I just want every single person to just be able to be like amazing on it. That's it. So you guys take a look at this image here, right? Everyone always asks the same questions because they're great questions here. Everyone always asks, how do you know when the S&P 500 is going to bounce? The same issues occur. The same people lose over and over. It's the people that let fear control their emotions. The S&P 500 is falling. It's time for me to get out. Guys, that's not what successful traders do. The S&P 500 is falling. It's time to jump in. No one makes money by buying at the highest point possible. When confidence is at an all-time high, it means stocks are at an all-time high. It doesn't matter what we go through. I don't care if we go through 2018 and people say, oh man, interest rates are high, the stock market's gonna collapse. Oh guys, COVID's happening, the stock market's gonna collapse. Oh, inflation's at 9.1%, the stock market's gonna collapse. Trump is again doing tariffs, the stock market's gonna collapse. There's a war with Iran, the stock market's gonna collapse. Hey, it's this time's different. Oh, this time's different. This time's different. Oh, this time is different. No, it's not. It's literally the same exact thing every single time. The time that every single person is saying fear, 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 fear is usually the best entry that you could possibly have. The greatest entry is when there's COVID, when there's high inflation, when there's interest rates, when there's tariffs. And guess what? When there is a war, this is usually the best time to enter. Now, yes, you can realize something. You could see the greatest entry is that 50-month moving average. Now, this happens on average once every 3 years. But what do we see more of? What we see more of is the 13 EMA on the monthly chart. 13 EMA is the perfect dip buy and bounce play as of now. We can take a look at the S&P 500. We just rocketed off of it. Now, what else can we realize here, team? You guys can see 13 EMA, 13 EMA. You guys see 13 EMA, 13 EMA, 13 EMA. Look at the 13 EMA, 13 EMA, 13 EMA, 13. Look how perfect all these little 13 EMAs are. Yes, the big boy, the 50-month moving average does happen, but the 13 EMA is going to be way more often. And that's where you guys have to realize, hey, this is where profit is made. This is where the big money comes through. So the S&P 500, don't be fearful when other people are fearful. Be excited and confident when fear is low, okay? So make sure that you guys understand that over on the S&P 500. Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin returns per year since 2010. Obviously, we've been massively fading and falling. Drones, guys, drone stocks have been so hot recently. Now, obviously, it's because drone warfare is a very big thing. I went over the example this morning, you know, back like 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, what was like the drone warfare? You guys ever see the movie 300? Where all of a sudden you just hear like whistles in the air, like, and you look up in the air and you just see all these black arrows, just thousands of arrows coming your way. And in 300, guess what they do? They just put their shields up and all the arrows hit their shields and they stand up. Once again, like the new arrows. 2,000 years ago, just an army shooting arrows up in the air, covering up the sun. Now it's just you hear a buzz. You hear a buzz in the distance. Zzz, and you look up and it's a whole black cloud. But it's just a whole bunch of drones with a whole bunch of military weapons attached to them. You run. Get the heck out of there. And obviously, again, it's very scary. I'm not trying to make a joke of that in any sort of way, but that is what warfare is nowadays. Send, again, a wave of drones over there with explosives and, again, try to save your men. So the thing is, drone stocks have been moving. Drone stocks are, again, very hot. This is a list of entire drone companies which are moving up during, again, this Iran conflict. So, what do we have here, team? Key earning releases this week. I'm not the biggest fan of any big earnings this week. There's Beyond Meat, Chewy, a couple big ones. Nothing too crazy with the earnings this week, though. Then we do have our previous top gainers. Anna is a stock that we will watch. Right, S&P 500 is down nearly 6% year to date. Guys, the S&P 500 was down to 642 this morning. And then guess what happened? Boom. S&P 500. Trump comes on out, says again, U.S. and Iran have held productive talks. We start going on a big spike, rip and run, pop and climb, all that good stuff, guys. We know, again, stocks to watch, UGRO, GMEX. We are keeping our eyes peeled. AHMA, 4 million shares, most recent news. I would, again, still keep my eyes peeled over on ANNA as well. So, we're all set here, team, right? I just want to kind of type this on out right now. SPY. While others fear, you should buy. The top mistake, right? I'm going to say, after trading for the last 10 years, the biggest mistake I see new traders make is they sell or don't take advantage of fear. It doesn't matter if it's interest rates, COVID, inflation, tariffs, etc. When everyone says sell online, it's time to buy. So it's like that is one of the greatest indicators that you guys can kind of just be aware of. Go back into a large time frame, large chart, check it on out, make that money, make that cash, and crush it, guys. All right, market's going to be opening on up here, and we're going to be ready to go. Let's get ready to get after it. Guys, good morning to everyone. Happy Money Monday. Happy Money Monday, everyone. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are set. I hope you guys are fired up on this day. Let's see what we have. Again, ANNA. I want to see if this one spikes here this morning. That one's already starting to drop a little bit. Let's see what just pops at the bell. All right? Let's see what pops at the bell. Let's see, again, what starts getting some momentum. Let's see what starts getting some hype. Let's see what starts taking on off. All right, let's see what we have. GMEX, a little bit of a climb. Traders, we got to work together here. Let's try to see again where this momentum takes us, where this hype is truly going to go, what stock is going to get the most momentum, what plays are going to stand up and make us the big cash on this day. Obviously, I'm fired up. You're fired up. We're all fired up. Let's just see what we can do here. GMEX, WSHP. Let's see if maybe something can get halted right at the bell as well. Most likely, anything that spikes today, guys, we will be able to short right back on down. Let's just remember that. Anything that probably rips and runs today, we probably could short it right back on down. Also, what will be hot today? The S&P 500. Traders, the S&P 500, let's not forget, I mean, if you guys are interested, every single person here, I mean, or you guys are either A, you passed your prop firm challenge, or you're relatively close to passing your prop firm challenge. Okay? So if you have passed your prop firm challenge right now, congratulations. If you have not passed your prop firm, you're probably very close because, again, we all did it together. We do have AHMA. AHMA, best one so far. Guys, okay, AHMA is halted. Awesome. All right, traders, AHMA is halted. That's the one that is spiking very well. We're seeing no news at this time. Is that correct, guys? AHMA? No news at this time? I'm not seeing any sort of, hype. I'm not seeing any credibility behind this play. But obviously, again, the stock just started ripping at 9.15. AHMA. Stock's now halted, starting to squeeze, trying to pop, trying to get some momentum behind it. And AHMA, let's just see how much shares are to short. Little side note, guys, I want to just show you guys this. I don't have any open positions. Just want to get ourselves on the same page. I have no open positions. I have no open orders. And again, I haven't paid anything yet. My total cost is 0.0000. I've located shares to see how much they cost, but I have not pulled the trigger on anything. So I haven't spent $1 yet today. But I do want to see AHMA. And let's just see, guys. Can we go ahead and locate these? So I am going to actually locate shares on AHMA just to see what that does. So I do want to get about 5,000 shares on AHMA. Now, traders, the big question is how, when, what? HMA, what are we going to do here? Yeah, Friday news. Yeah, HMA had Friday news. That's it. Yeah, I see that as well, guys. I see Friday news, but I don't see anything fresh today. So I don't really see anything that's new or fresh at this moment. What do you guys think on an HMA? Let's do this right. Let's do this correctly, okay? Let's go back over to our daily chart. And if we go back towards this over on AHMA, we're going to try to figure out where is the main resistance line. So I do see, let's try to do this together, old spiking high right here. That's right around 940. That old spiking high, that's right around 930. This old spiking high is around 970. This old support line is right around 940. So the best area that I see right now is that like 920, like $9 or higher. I would even say like 875 and higher. The best areas I see right now is like 875 and higher. Now the only thing that makes me want to jump in a little bit earlier is I just don't know if we're going to get there on this low volume. You know what I mean? So I would say right now, everyone please listen up. The greatest entry to short these plays would be right around 875 up to 950. Kind of that region. That would be the best place to make money here. I just don't know if we're going to get that high when we don't have as much, as much excitement in the air right now. You know what I mean? So I would say right here, AHMA, 440 up to $7. We're going to see if we can possibly keep on squeezing, ripping and running, popping and climbing, and of course go from there. I definitely, I want to short, but I kind of also just want to stay as smart as I can and just be like, you know what? I'm actually thinking maybe again I load the boat right now with an $8 stop loss. I'm thinking load the boat right now with an $8 stop loss, and then just in case this opens and dumps, and then basically say if it breaks $8, get out till 920. That's kind of where I'm at, to be honest with you guys. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to get in right now, or start placing entries to basically get in when this one opens, and then from there, guys, if it breaks through $8, I am going to just have a hard stop loss. Does that make sense, everyone? So I actually do want to get in kind of right when it opens. And if it does start moving on up, if it does start spiking, I'm going to have an $8 stop loss. If it breaks through $8, I'm going to wait till like 940. All right? Does that make sense, everyone? So I just want to give this one a chance to be able to be a nice little play in case it dumps. So what am I in right now, traders? I have 2,000 shares at this moment. Gonna just give this a chance to see what this one does. Guys, I'm in right now, 2,000 shares, and I just want to see if this one dumps. And if it dumps, guys, kind of like it's doing, let's see if it reverses. So I'm just watching this one right now. Just want to see what this one is going to do. Just want to see if we are going to crash. Just going to hold it a little bit. I am short right now. I'm going to have an $8 stop loss, as I said. $8 stop loss if this one does keep on spiking. Oh, I got to be careful on it. What's my cost basis? 740. 740 cost basis, guys. Just watching this one closely right now. I'm in on this play. I'm not adding on this one right now at this moment. Gonna watch to see if we can crack back underneath $7. Let's see if this one's gonna hold, if it's gonna reverse. Right now, again, I'm in at a 740 cost basis. Area is actually 739. And I'm just giving this a little bit of time to see what is going to happen here. If I have to get out, I will get out. Obviously, I don't want to get out. I like holding plays. But if we can get that reversal back to sub 7 and we get a little bit of a crash, I should be able to make some good money. There we go. Guys, nice little... Oh, so close to getting that $7 crash. So we were very close to getting that $7 dump there for a moment. Very close. Still trying to stay alive here. Again, I have my live orders in on this play. I do have, again, 3,000 shares at this moment. Watching to see, can we be able to get that weakness? We do have a little bit of a spread. Spread right now is about 10 cents. I'm in on this play right now just because I don't know if we're going to get up towards 920 with, of course, like this lower volume. We seem like we don't have as much like excitement on this day. You know what I mean? There's not as much fresh news. There's not as much crazy attention. There's not as much like big hype. So that's why that's the only reason I'm not waiting for 920. On a normal day, I'm waiting for 920. Normal, again, conditions, waiting for 920. Slower day, where, again, we don't have as much, buying volume. I'm kind of just like being like, I think that we might just spike, get halted, and again, crash back on down. And that's all I'm looking for. So let's see if we can see the bids, underneath $7. Or seeing our 690, 680s. Fade back on down towards the VWAP is the goal. 704. Oh, man, we keep getting so close. Seems like, again, $7 is like our main support line right now. Still might get in another attempted spike. Still going to just give it a little bit of a chance. $7 is support. We've had one bounce off 7, 2 bounce off 7, and right now we've had 3 bounces off $7. $7 is the support line. So either lock up like right around 710, 715, lock up around there, or again, you keep on holding for the bounce. You could also lock in half your position if you want to. But it comes on down to if it cracks $7, that's where we could get that little flush and be able to make like, a good profit on the day. If it doesn't crack $7, there's a chance it spikes back on up towards around some highs. So this is where you can lock in half your profits, 713, 710. If you guys are interested on, again, locking in some gains right now, just to be smart. If it cracks that $7 mark, 701, let's see, guys, here comes again, possible flush. Now again, another $7 bounce. So you guys can see how it keeps on bouncing right off 7. 708, 720. So again, fourth bounce off $7. Fourth bounce off $7, now back up to 750. This one I'm talking about, where $7 is still just holding on up. And this is making me be like, should I lock in my profits right at $7 and just be a smart camper here? So it just keeps on coming up towards that $7 area. I want to see that flush, and I want to give it time to be able to flush. Bids are still looking a little bit weaker. 714s, 720s. See if the bids can keep getting a little. There we go, guys. Come on, 7. Crack 7. 695, 693. Come on, crack 7s. 690s, 694, 699. Guys, I'm going to take my profits. I'm going to lock in $887. 7s is holding up really strong. I'm going to take my profits, guys. I just locked in $887. $7 is scaring me a little bit. I gave it a chance. Guys, I'll take that for my profit. I'll take that for my gain. So just locked in $887 in profit right there. And going to kick off my Money Monday on a nice little note. So, congratulations. Congrats, guys. Guys, there goes a little bit of that dump. There goes a little bit of that crack. There goes a little bit of that weakness right here. So, hey, congrats if you guys got in on AHMA. Take a little bit of those gains when you guys have them. Just locked in, again, a nice little profit right there over on AHMA. And where are my entries here? Let me grab my entries so you guys can see. Where'd I get out? I got out at 703. So you guys can actually see right here. In at 750, 760, and then got out 708, 703, 707, 708. So got out. We did just get a little bit of that dump right there. But, hey, nothing in the world to complain about. Never. Right? Absolutely awesome. Great little starting trade to kind of kick the day on off. $887. And honestly, again, guys, just like that. What do I always say? Take your profits. I mean, I could walk away right now. I could walk away right now and just be like, hey, we're done on the day. We're good. We did it. We did everything we set out to do. And how awesome is that? How cool is that? That sometimes all you need is one trade like that. Would every person here be happy just making $887 on the day? So $887 profit right there. That is not too shabby in any sort of way. And again, if you guys ever want more or less or whatever it may be, what do I always say? Play the calculator game. What's the calculator game? Deck, you just locked in $887, right? $887, let's times that by 20 days that are available to trade in the stock market. You know, there's 31 days, but again, you got to take out the weekends. 887 times 20 is $17,000 a month. Times this by 12 months in a year, you're making $212,000. What I just did in front of you as a 32-year-old, 6'2" man who has scored over 1,000 points on my basketball team back in high school is right now on track to make $212,000 on the year from what I just did. So, absolutely great, absolutely awesome. AHMA threw out the short alert. That's 750, and now I am banking. Another day, guys. Live trading in front of you, showing you absolutely everything. Making sure everyone understands what to do, how to do it. Guys, you know what I am excited for, and I know you guys were so helpful and so incredible, and I do want to just say thank you so much. The voting has been closed on the hashtag StockTwits Awards. So, it does say again, nominations are closed, and now today starts voting. Now, the voting is not live. I don't know if I'm nominated, but I know, again, we're going after Financial Creator of the Year. That's what we're going after. I'm trying to win this, and I know so many of you guys voted for me. But right now, there is no, it's not showing up yet. So it says voting is open, but it's not like showing up just yet. So we will see if I was able to get Financial Creator of the Year so that we can go ahead and vote and maybe win. And again, this award, guys, if I win, this is us award. This is not me. This is an us. I'm going to put this trophy right in, again, the Tradecaster headquarters, making sure everyone is all set, ready to go. What the heck? I got to restart my, let me restart my Cobra real quick. Guys, mic check, mic check. Are you guys still with me? I want to make sure you guys are still with me, right? It's because my Cobra just went down there for a second. If you guys are still with me right here, can you guys just hit me with the good old Deckmar trades? Ah! Ah! If you guys can, just do one of those real quick. Just so I know that you guys are all still hearing me, ready to go. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. We might be having some Cobra issues here right now, guys. Good thing I got out of my trade. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. Cobra might be offline. Guys, is anyone else using Cobra that's a little offline right now? Lost connection. Try to reconnect. I'm trying to reconnect. Oh. Okay, I think we're back. We are back. Okay, we're back. Okay. We are back now. It just came back online. We are back online. At first, I thought I was like in on a trade. I thought I was in on HMA, but again, that's my closed out position. I was kind of freaking out at first. I was like, no way. Guys, AHMA starting to get pretty weak. Little heads on up, guys. Look at that sell-off. Oh my goodness, traders. Look at that sell-off over on AHMA. HMA, nice sell-off, nice dump, nice weakness. Congrats to everyone making some good money and good profits over on that one. Let's find another. You guys want to find another one? I mean, maybe even we could still probably trade AHMA, even if that one spikes back up towards the VWAP, probably right above the VWAP. 660s. Maybe again we get ourselves a little excited again. Limit order. If we can get little pops back in the 660s, I think, we could probably go for a nice little shorts again. 660, 664, 671, 674. I will definitely look for some more shorts if we can get a little pop. Traders, I just got filled 500 shares. 500 shares, guys. I will, again, look for little opportunities to be able to see if I can make a little bit of money and then get a nice little reversal. I do not mind it. If this gets halted on the upside, I do not mind that at all. I really don't, because it's not like it has crazy hype. Let's see if this gets halted on the upside over on HMA. If that happens, I do not mind at all. I only have... Okay, awesome. So, guys, right now, HMA just got halted back on the upside. Now, I am filled right now at the price of $6.67. This stock is not going to go. I will again say this. We are not going to go from $6 to $8, crash back down to $6, and rip on up towards $8. Most likely, it's going to sit right around like $7, and then probably again come right back on down. So I do think that this is going to be a quick little small scalp that I could be able to push myself up over $1,000 or so. Right now here, team, we are getting ready for our next possible trade. Again, right now at this time, I am in at the price of $6.67. We are at the price right now of $6.74. So I'm only down about, 7 cents at this time? And I will see if we get a little pop, if Daddy can add just a little bit more. So I am not opposed, because I do think that this is just a little bounce play. Might get a little bit of a pop on up and then come right back on down. You know what would be a good profit out of today? What I would like to do is maybe make like $1,400 today. If I can make $1,400, I think $1,400 on a Money Monday, kicking things on off, is an absolutely beautiful way to trade. And if you're saying, Deck, why are you trading AHMA today? Why are you fascinated with AHMA today? You guys want to know? Because it's the one that's moving. I do not have any bias plays. There's not any stock in the penny stock world that I'm like, ooh, guys, I wake up and I trade this one every day. Now, yes, I do have my long-term investments. Obviously, I root for like AMPX, one of my long-term investment plays. I want that one to keep going up higher and higher and higher. But the thing is, it's not like I say, ooh, I must trade UGRO today, or ooh, I must trade BGM today. I trade whichever is the hottest, whatever is moving the most. And in my eyes, that's HMA, right? So that's what I like to do. I like to trade the one that's moving the most. So right now here, team, let's see what we have. Let's see what's going to be coming on up. Good morning to everyone. If you guys are excited about today, smash that thumbs on up. HMA, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Right now, traders, let's take a look at past chart history pattern. I am in on 1,000 shares, not 3,000, 1,000 shares right now, at the cost base of 667. Okay? I am looking to be able to add about another $100, $200 on this trade. Now, what I think is going to happen is the stock's going to open on up and probably spike somewhere up towards around 705-ish. 705, 706. I am most likely going to enter around that area. $7 to probably $7.15. That's probably where I'm going to enter. I do not believe HMA is going to spike all the way back up to $8, but I am going to, again, look to be able to add to this play somewhere up near around $7 and higher. Get, again, a good overall cost basis, get filled, see a reversal back on down. We can also see, again, if we connect some dots, we can see a nice little downtrend that's forming. That downtrend area is going to bring us up towards around that 704, 705 mark, and then we could see a little bit of reversal from there. So there's a few things I am watching, of course. I am watching A, this downtrend. That's going to be very nice for us. B, old support. Old support is going to be current resistance right around 710. So we have the downtrend purple line, and we have top resistance as well. Tom says, Deck, I was always dead set against shorting, but since I've come across you, I found it's the best way to make money, so thank you. Absolutely. I mean, that's it. That's the thing, guys. I don't really understand why at first, like, new traders are always against shorting. I don't know why. I don't know why people are like, oh, I'm against shorting. I don't get it. I don't get what is put in our brains, or like what course like people have watched that they're like, don't short. Because people are like, oh, stocks can go up forever and you can lose all your money. Guys, if you buy a stock at $10 and it falls to $7, you probably lost all your money. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't, there's not that much of a change. Like, if a stock goes all the way down, you're going to lose all your money as well. Shorting just always has the best opportunities. I'm just staying ready in case we have any sort of ridiculous, gap up here. Getting ready for my shorts. I want to see it open, crash back on down. Let's get ready to rock. Guys, I have 1,000 shares at 667. I'm going to be in the red slightly, and then I'm going to be in the green here, I think, pretty quickly. So right now, guys, I am in still on 1,000 shares. Just got filled with 2,000 shares right here. New cost basis, guys, is 686. Cost basis 686 at this time. Looking to get filled, then get a dump back on down, make some money on the downside. 2,041 shares currently in on. I must have gotten a partial fill at this time. Cost basis 687 right now. I am looking for a reversal back on down towards the 660s, 670s to make another 200 bucks. Right now I'm down $203. So let's see if we get a little reversal back on down, see some weakness, and again, basically fall a little bit. So I do have 2,000 shares currently filled. Let's see if, again, we can keep on dumping. 2,500 shares filled. Guys, right now I have a cost basis of 693. 693 is my cost basis. So basically, again, getting filled at upper shadow, getting filled at upper shadow. I'm getting filled at, again, red resistance and the downtrend. Now I'm looking for a dump on down towards, again, like 670s, 660s. I'm looking for, again, the little reversal back on down. I kept getting filled at a couple little tops. And now I want to see if we can get that drop. Can we get that reversal? Can we get that fade? So let me see if I can get that crack, that $7 crack here. Come on now. Nope, still again holding. Do I think we're going back up to $8? No way. But I will say again, stock is getting a little bit of hype from this dip buy and bounce play. I'm a little surprised it's doing this well though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little surprised it's doing this well. I am watching and waiting. You guys can see my live trade at this time. I am in on this play, 2,500 shares. My cost is right now is $6.93. Currently down about 20 cents on this play. Looking to see if we can get a red candle back underneath $7. Now, what's the issue? $7 was really strong support before. If we're above $7, that might continue to hold up as support. So please understand that is a slight issue, guys. $7 is very strong support. So we got to go back underneath $7 to be able to make us some money. If it holds $7, you know, that's where, again, the support line might be able to continue to hold on up. Remember? So $7, see, there's on the bids. $7 still holding. We want to see if we can crack on down back towards the VWAP. VWAP, again, bring us back down to 660. Right now, again, $7 still holding up as our main support line. That's the main issue right now. Traders, we are still grinding right now. Still grinding, still, again, popping, still moving. Does have a big spread. We are having, again, buying volume still move on up. Deck, what's your stop loss? Ugh, I got to get one here soon. Shocking. I'm surprised, HMA. HMA shutting me up right now. Let's see if this stock, it's that strong $7 support I know of. So I'm not that shocked by it, but that $7 support is just kind of annoying. It's almost like, you know, got to more cut out on that loss of $7 and just understand that $7 is that support line that's continuously holding on up. Bids right now at 716. Got to see the bids again drop back down to the 690s. Again, my cost base is 693. Currently, again, I'm down $600 right now. $7 coming back on down towards our support line. Let's see if we can crack underneath it. 693 cost basis, 2,500 shares. 706, 705. Got to crash $7 to kind of get that reversal in that dump. If you do not like this trade, get out anything underneath 710. Because remember, anything you know under 710, like right now, you are at $7 support, and this is where bounces would happen. So if you are in on this trade, you're saying, Deck, I'm not feeling this one. Get out sub 710, where you're like, all right, you know what? It's reasonable. It's still bouncing. I'm going to hold for a little bit, give it a chance. When in doubt, I break even. Right now, I'm down $600. And let's see if HMA is going to be able to fade. $705, $703, $702, guys. There we go. $680. Come on now. See, there's that $7 mark that now let's see if it holds up as resistance. So now we're testing it again, and we're still holding it again. Guys, it's like, this is a tough one to be able to go underneath $7. And it's like, this is why I watch the level 2 so closely as well, for anyone who does not know. For anyone who doesn't understand, it's like, why do you watch the level 2 so closely? Because I can seriously get a gauge of where support's at. Yes, I can see that, again, $7 on the chart holds on up, but I can get a better gauge of understanding that $7 is holding on up where at on the level 2. The level 2 is clearly showing, it's like, hey, anytime the bids come up to $7, there's always some sort of buying. There's always some sort of action. There's always some sort of activity behind it. So it's like, it's comparing the chart to the level 2. Right now, 705 again. Can we actually see, you know, that crack back on down to 660s? I just want to make an extra $200, $300, push myself up over $1,000 on the day, but it's this area right here that's just being the annoying mark. So you basically have a couple different ways to trade this. Number one, dip buy $7. Hey, Deck, I love you. I'm going on the long side at $7. That's a way to trade. Number two, hey, Deck, I'm at a short right now with you at 690. I don't really like it. I'm just going to get out. Okay, that's option number two. Option number three, understand $7 is support. If we crack $7, you'll make money. If we don't crack $7, you're not going to make money. That's the other way. We are still trying to crack $7. It's still holding up as support. We're fighting $7 right now. What am I looking for? Dump back on down. Weakness. Some sort of reversal area. Where can we fall back down to? Here's the current trend line. We are seeing the bids underneath that $7 mark a little bit more, but it's still fighting for it. Look at this, guys. Lower shadow, lower shadow, lower shadow, all at the kind of the same areas. Currently, I'm still down $3 or $300. My cost basis is $693. Oh my goodness, guys. Cobra is right now, a little heads on up. Cobra right now, I'm getting disconnected again. My Cobra account just got disconnected again. There's no way that this is happening right now. I'm in on the middle of a trade. Do not do this. Come on. Trying to connect. Come on. This is not good. Trying to connect, trying to connect, trying to connect. This is my second time I'm having Cobra issues right now. Lost connection. Guys, if this thing squeezes and spikes, this is... this is not good. Come on, Cobra. Come on, get up. Come on. Trying to connect, trying to connect. I might have to give him a call real quick. Because this... I'm in on a good-sized trade on the #1 top gainer of the day. And not being able to have, service right here is a little tough. Come on, get up here. Lost connection. Oh, man. What am I... All right, well, things are working out for me at least right now. But this is not good. You are in the midst of seeing a trade that I have no idea. I am driving blindfolded at this moment, guys. Let me call Cobra right now. Oh, boy. 877-792-62. Oh, we're back live. Oh, my goodness. Okay, traders. I think, again, I might just want to get out. I don't think it's probably a good idea to just, in case this goes down again, it might just be better to accept this loss and just say, you know what? We're at 710 here. I'm a little bit nervous that this could possibly spike on up. Let me get everything back. I don't like the fact that that went down. I did not like that at all. That was not fun. What am I in on right now? 2,500 shares. Market order. Don't do this. I hate stuff happens like that. 700, 600. And we're going to go back underneath $7 here. 822. Seems like it's going to just fade, but let me give it a couple more seconds. If not, I'm just breaking even. I'm not going to hold if I'm having issues, guys. I will tell you right now. I'm not going to hold if I'm having any issues whatsoever. It's just not worth it, Guys, I'm going to get out right here in case this squeezes. I'm going to take a $200 loss. I'm not going to hold. I'm not going to hold if this thing is... I'm going to accept a $200 loss. I'm going to accept my $200 loss. It's not worth it for me to hold it if I'm going to have any issues. It's not worth it to me if this is going to squeeze. I'm going to accept my $200 loss. Get out now before the stock possibly runs and rips up towards new highs. Ain't worth it to me. $200 loss. I will accept. Nothing else worth it to me. Okay? And, oh my goodness. Thank goodness I got out in time. Traders, I will be honest. If this ran all the way up to 790, I would be down $2,500, $3,000 right now. I just saved myself a $3,000 loss right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just saved myself about $3,000. Whew! That would have been scary. I am happy to be a guy that, again, does not get emotional and is willing to cut out. I am happy to be able to say, hey, you know what? If the trade ain't doing what I want it to do, let me move on. I am happy to be a guy that says, hey, it's not doing what I like. Let me find a better trade. So right now, HMA still trying to move itself on up. But HMA might get a little bit of a squeeze, guys. There's a chance that this play starts squeezing. There's a chance that this play again starts, breaking that $8 area. Traders, let me ask you guys a question. If we break $8, how high can we go up to? There's two next main areas that can come on up. If we break the price of $8, old spiking high, everyone take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart, old spiking high, 930. Old spiking high, 925. Old spiking high, $9.70. Old spiking high, $10. Old spiking high, $9.30. So just a heads up for every single person. We do have some old spiking highs from, again, $9.40, $9.50, $9.70. These are all areas I definitely want you guys to be ready for. Okay? Make sure that you guys are all set. Make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll. Make sure you guys are, again, all good here. No trades right now, traders. Sitting back in my hands, I want to see what HMA does. HMA definitely has the potential to kind of squeeze. You know, we definitely could see, this one kind of starts squeezing its way on up. We could definitely start seeing a little bit more hype and momentum towards the upside. We could definitely see HMA again break that $8 mark. And if it does break that $8 mark, there's potential. If it does break that $8 mark, we could start seeing a little bit more like of that potential on that upside. And guys, there's that $8 break. HMA got up towards the price of $8.47. Guys, this is why I'm sitting back on my hands right now. No reason for me to hurt myself. No reason for me to put myself in any sort of bad plays. No reason for me to sit here and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do it. Right? Let's wait for that better overall opportunity. Let's wait for that setup. We do have a little bit of an upper shadow. Upper shadows are always good. Do I want to trade again? Yes, I do. But at the same point, I am a little bit nervous that I am going to put myself in on a position. And then guess what happens? We start, we put ourselves in a position and we get a little squeezed. Or again, Cobra has an issue. Now, Cobra is my favorite broker. They are fantastic. No one else has said they're having issues, so maybe it's something on my end. And that's definitely a possibility. So again, I usually speak nothing but high regards and remarks about Cobra. I love them. They are great, amazing short list, all the goodies, all the fixings. Right now, I don't have any positions on HMA. HMA starting to turn in reverse right now. A little bit of that upper shadow at the top. Anyone get any shorts in? If you guys got any shorts at that upper shadow, we did get up towards 840. Now, obviously, what's the main target? 920, or that 940 mark. 940 is kind of like that next main target for the squad, for the team. We might get another little upper shadow as we set up towards that 840-ish mark. If we do, that could be big. If we do, that could be awesome. A little bit of slower shadow. Still, again, fighting $8. I think for myself, I want to wait until 940. I think regardless, I'm going to wait until 940. I think regardless, again, I'm not pulling the trigger until 940. 940 is where I feel better. I don't want to get a little too crazy. I don't want to jump in a little too early. I don't want to jump in at 810 or 820. I'm going to wait until 940. 50-day moving average is all the way up towards around the price of 1260. So I think, again, for myself, I want to sit back a little bit. I'm going to wait on this one. Wait on this one. See if we get any sort of good hype. See if we get any sort of good momentum and go from there. Right now, traders, I'm kind of just bouncing around here, looking for that play that's going to be able to make us the most amount of money, the most amount of profit. We do have, again, that nice upper shadow over on AHMA. And if it starts fading and falling from there, perfect. You know, if it starts fading and falling from there, no harm done. If anyone does have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. MGRX, no. UGRO, no. S&P 500 right here. S&P 500 slowly working its way back on up. Again, do not fear when you have, again, pullbacks or drops. Like, everything is absolutely good at this moment. I don't like trading options. Options to me is, I think, a loser game. Traders, I've said this before in the past, and I will do it, one last time here. And not one last time. I'll probably do it again in the future. But I will say this, not everyone. So there might be a rare chance that this doesn't concern you. But I will say right now at this moment, 99.9% of traders will blow up their account trading options. I have been trading for the last 10 years. I do not know one trader. I don't know one person in the world that actually makes money trading options consistently. I don't know one. I don't know one. And don't name random people on Instagram or TikTok that, again, you actually never seen proof from. So many people can't even do this, right? If we compare, and I've said this before in the past, if you compare stocks and shares, right? Stocks and shares to options, this is why options are a losing game, okay? This is why, and I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being open with you. The majority of people who trade options are absolute idiots. It's the worst gamble you could ever make. It's the worst way of trading that you could ever put yourself in. And the whole reason behind that is because 99% of people can't even do this. They can't trade stocks. And when you buy shares of a stock, all you're doing is picking what ticker, and is that ticker going to go up or is that ticker going to go down? That's all we need to do when we buy shares of a stock. We pick stock XYZ and we just pick, is it going to go up or down? And probably 75% of people lose doing this. Now in options, you need to do the same exact thing. You need to pick what ticker is going to go up and what ticker is going to go down. Now, we already established that most people can't even do this right. But instead, they add more to it. Hey, let's find what ticker is going to go up or what ticker is going to go down. Then let's also add a expiration date. It has to go up or down before a certain time. Now, let's also make it even more difficult for us. Let's pick up or down before a certain time, but also the strike price, which means we have to pick up or down how high. So how high is it going to go, up or down? Now, we're also, again, going to have to pick up or down, expiration date, how high or low. And again, we have to do it quickly because we have implied volatility, which means our contracts are going to slowly fade off as it goes. Now, also with that being stated, there's also going to be not implied volatility. That is going to be time decay. Yeah, I apologize about that. So not only is it going to go up or down, expiration date and the strike price, but we're also going to have time decay, which means our contracts are going to become less valuable every minute that goes by. Then on top of that, if everyone else does what we do, we have implied volatility, which makes our contracts less valuable. It's almost like doing this, guys. What's a better chance of you winning? There's a better chance of you winning if we had to think about it as a sports bet. And let's say the Jets are playing the Giants. And you have, again, $1,000. And all you got to do is who's going to win, the Jets or the Giants. You are going to consistently be able to have better odds than saying this. So what this is let's say the Jets or the Giants are going to win. But again, by how much? And how much are they going to be up or down by, again, halftime? And by halftime, they're going to be up or down. And if I don't make a bet right now, I'm going to end up losing. So I have to, make 5 different bets. Because if I make 5 different bets and we parlay them all together, we can make the most amount of money possible. But again, I also got to pick how many, quarterback sneaks are there going to be. And again, it's like traders, instead of just picking, this is your job. This is, again, how you want to make a full-time living. Why don't we just pick, hey, HMA is a hot play. HMA is a hot stock. Let's either buy HMA or short HMA. But instead, people say, well, let's do like a 20-leg parlay. Let's go ahead and buy it, short it. Let's see how high, how low before a certain time and implied vol. It's just stupid. It's the worst way to be able to trade. It's the worst way. Now, again, I will personally say this. There are smarter ways to trade options. Some people are very consistent as they put super far out expiration dates. They put, again, super far, out whatever to help them on closer with their strike prices, time decay, all that good stuff. But I will just say, as a newer trader, stay far, far, far away from options. Right? How many people here have traded options and have lost a lot of money? How many people here have traded options and end up blowing up their accounts? How many people here have traded options and it seems like no matter what you do, your P&L is always in the red? So guys, if you're an options trader and you're sitting here and you're upset about what I'm saying, who cares? Doesn't change you. Keep trading your options. If you're making money, everything that I just said, say, Deck, I don't care. I'm making money. And keep doing what you're doing. So again, if you're doing it, do it. I support you. I'm just saying for new traders, stay far away from options. Because 99% of people can't even pick what stock is going to go up or down. Why are you adding 20 different things that are making it harder for yourself? So that's all I'm saying. RDGT, MGRX here. Staying alert, staying ready. No, again, trade for myself right now. Now, again, I've said this before, guys, but I want to be completely transparent at this moment. March has been my smallest month so far. January, $15,000. February, $14,000. March, $1,500. I have not made a killing in March. I'm sitting here to be as transparent as I possibly can, right? I am not going to sit here and be like, hey guys, I'm up $1 billion. I try to show you truthfully what's it like as a full-time stock trader, how I make money, what I do to stay a full-time stock trader. I do not make, and again, I can't stress this enough, I don't make millions of dollars a year trading stocks. I don't. That's just a blatant fact. I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and say I make millions of dollars every single year trading stocks. But I have had a lot of success in the stock market. And I've had years that I've made over $500,000 in a year. But if I sat here and said I make $2 million every year I trade stocks, that's just a lie. And that's not true. So I'd rather be transparent. I'd rather be up front. Andre, Zach, what are your top 5 keywords in Fox Runner? In Fox Runner, I have a little bit of a list of keywords I have right here. Let me bring it on over. But, my favorite ones that, I really focus on are going to be top line, like top line phase trials, phase data. So top line, phase trials. I also love the word positive results, positive phase 2, phase 3 trials, positive top line results. I love seeing those biopharmaceutical companies, right? Also, I like the word approval, groundbreaking, right? Things like that. So, I do have my yellow words, which are kind of my favorite words. Do you guys have any color coding? For me, I have red words is like the words I hate the most. Like when I see the word like potential. Oh, we have potential on our drug. I don't like that. We have an upcoming meeting. I don't care about that. We have an offering. We have maybe. Like, I don't like when I see the word, we have AI potential. So you have nothing, right? I don't like when we have, the word offering, right? That usually leads to stocks crashing and fading and falling. Like you see the word offering? Offering came on out with LNKS. What is LNKS doing today? LNKS, guys, comes out with an offering. It falls again 82%. So again, I don't just use Fox Runner, little heads on up, for just, let's find the best press releases. I also use Fox Runner to find what's the worst press releases as well. So a lot of good and bad. Find the ones I like the most, find the ones I dislike the most. But again, you also just have like all your normal 3-star words over here, 3-star and 4-star words. That's basically the ones that I like the most. Little heads on up. And you can also click this button at the bottom, says download keyword list. Oh. And if you do that, you will get, let me find this real quick. Be this image right here. And that's the image of all the keywords that you'd want to be looking at. Little heads up. All right. So, right now at this moment, we are here to help, making sure that you guys are all set. Bruce Deck, I followed again back a few years ago when you traded options. I lost again trading options as well by following those trades. I still feel so salty. Again, Bruce, you know what I always say? Is like the thing is, you can feel salty about it if you ever followed me on a trade and let's say that I didn't trade. Right? If I said, hey, everyone jump in on this play, everyone go trade it, I'm not going to trade it. Right? And then again, you guys end up losing money and I'm like, maybe next time. But it's like, if I jump in on an option trade and I lose money as well, right? I lost my money as well trading options. I lost my profits as well trading options. It's not like, again, I send people out there to say, oh, go do this and see if it works. I stream in front of you. I trade in front of you. I'm the one that, again, is putting my real money in front of you. When I win, it's great. When I lose, it sucks. But again, I always pick and choose what I think is best. But that's why I'm telling every single person right now, I think options are, again, a complete gamble 95% of the time. Right? But I will always, again, stream in front of you. If I do not think a trade is worth it, I do not put myself in on it. If I do put myself in on it, it's me trading my real money. If you follow it or not, again, I'm being, again, as open as I possibly can. Right now here, traders, we know AHMA is still holding up its gains. Right now, team, at this time, it really is the AHMA party. The majority of traders are still focused over on AHMA. They're all watching to see, can AHMA go on the squeeze, go on this pop, and be able to break through this little wedge pattern. So at this moment, all traders, all focus should be on AHMA for this ascending wedge. Do I think the stock is done with? No, I don't. And honestly, I think this play could possibly squeeze all the way up to $12 today. So it might be takes another hour or so, but I do think every single person right here is going to continue to keep their eyes peeled over on AHMA for this possible squeeze pattern. Now, we've had ascending triangle setups before, right? Where we do have these ascending triangle patterns. We do have these absolutely beautiful setups where we can get these squeezes, where we can get these rips and runs. So I just want to make sure every single person is ready. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean here. Let me try to find a little example here. So it'd be like this, right, guys? That's a very similar like pattern. Very similar setup. AHMA, ascending triangle wedge. So AHMA, ascending triangle wedge. Stay ready, stay alert on that play. Obviously, every single trader, you guys can be able to make a lot of money on this one. This is a play that can be able to lead towards a very nice profit if, of course, it does squeeze in that wedge. So look at this, guys. Right now, it's giving it another test. There is a chance today that AHMA squeezes all the way up towards like 1220 today. Obviously, I can never put any sort of guarantees. But again, this is one of those plays that either A, short it right now. Hey, Deck, we're at resistance. I'm going to short. $8, $8.15, $8.20. I'm shorting at resistance. I like it. I like what you're thinking. I like the idea. I like how you're going after it. I like how you're giving it a chance. I like how you're saying to yourself, hey, I'm shorting this one right now. Go after that play. Go ahead and try to get that short. Come on. Boom. Right now, you guys can see still another reversal right at that top. Another reversal right at that top area. A lot of traders are still focused on this one. And this is not done. Not done. Not even close in my eyes. I don't know when this one is going to squeeze, but it could easily squeeze sometime from 10, 11, 12, whenever it may be, all right? So if you're asking me, hey, when's your next trade? There's 3 options that you can trade right now. Number 1, Deck, I'm shorting right now at 810. Short, reverse. Short, reverse. Be aware for an upper shadow, reverse. Upper shadow, reverse. You can again go ahead and short right now. And this could be the top. Your next area would be, again, you're looking for the breakout. I don't think it's going to happen yet. You might have to, again, consolidate for a little bit and then get into the corner of the triangle for the squeeze. That might happen in the next hour or so. So AHMA, get the triangle squeeze, or you wait for the sell-off and the dump, right? If you want to wait for that breakout, wait for closer to the corner or a possible dip buy. Some people are shorting right now. You might get that little upper shadow. But again, we do have that ascending wedge pattern. I am not touching anything at this moment. Okay? So look at this, guys. $8 reversal, $8. Look at this, $8 reversal. Look at all these $8 reversal areas. Look at this, guys. The Dow coming on up. The Dow is up almost 1,000 points. We're close there. TT Life, Dow up 998 points. NASDAQ up 521 points. S&P 500 up 138 points. So, you guys can see what we got. A lot of hype, a lot of action, a lot of activity. The Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the Russell 2000. We have, again, a lot of strong momentum. Seeing a 1,000-point gainer, that is not anything that is, that usually doesn't happen. We usually don't see, again, 1,000-point gainers right there. Right now, HMA starting to get that weakness. HMA with a nice little fade and fall. If you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Again, I do not think HMA is dead until it cracks the VWAP. If it cracks the VWAP, then yes, I do think it's going to fade and fall probably closer to $5. But I don't think it's going to fade and fall at this time. Deck, do you own any cool cars at this time? No, I do not. I am not into the car life at this moment. I've had, again, cool cars before. I've had a Ferrari. I've had a McLaren. I've had a Lamborghini. So I've had those. But again, they're just not right now in the books for me at this moment. Now, I haven't had those all at the same time. Basically, I would buy one, sell it, take that money. Buy one, sell it, take that money. Buy one, sell it, take that money. Then again, I put a down deposit down towards an Airbnb. Didn't really like doing the Airbnb that much. Sold that. And now I basically have that money. I basically have had like a pot of money that I've been able to buy a car, sell the car. Take that money, buy a car, sell a car. Take that money, buy a car, sell a car. Then I put it down on an Airbnb. Didn't really like doing the Airbnb life. Got that back out. And now I'm kind of sitting on some funds. And while I'm sitting on some funds, I'm happy about it. Because again, I want to see what's going to happen in this market. I want to see if we go lower, be able to add on DCAing on maybe some of my long-term investments, and just have that confidence. You know what's nice, guys? Some people are always like, it's bad to have money in the bank. I can agree in a certain manner. Some people are like, it sucks to have money in the bank account. You should have your money invested at all times. I agree in a certain time. But you know what's also very nice? Where you have a little bit of chunk of change in the bank account where you don't have to, again, be worried, am I going to be able to pay my credit card next month? Am I going to be able to pay my mortgage next month? Am I going to be able to do this, do that? You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure when we, again, trade, when you guys are making your profits, yes, don't go out and blow it on stupid stuff that you really don't need. That's 100%, you guys don't need to do that. At the same time, right? I want to make sure that you guys are fully aware that, hey, let's make sure we're being smart, right? There's nothing wrong with keeping a little money in your bank account and feeling confident, every single day. Right now here, traders. ZYBT, little bit of climb. Notice again, HMA. Traders, I don't got anywhere to go today. Do you guys mind if we keep the live stream going for a little bit? Do you guys want to stay together? See if this stock again, gets inside this wedge and kind of gets a little pop? So I got nowhere to go. How about, again, we just stay together, we stay working. Let's see, again, what's going to happen over on HMA. See if we can get in this corner of the triangle and maybe get a little bit of this rip and run and see what we have. All right? So HMA right here getting tighter and tighter and tighter, closer and closer and closer. And let's just see, can we possibly get the squeeze? Can we possibly get a little bit of a move and a rip and a run, a pop, a climb, a jump? Jen, perspective. Your Tacoma is a cool car. Yeah, I love just driving my truck. Driving my truck is just as fun as the Lamborghini. So I am all good. Cars are awesome, guys. I love cars. I appreciate a cool car. I do. At the same time, unless, again, you can pay it off in cash, unless you can buy it straight up and still have money to live, you know, a lot of times you probably don't even want to do it. Right now, HMA here, traders, getting tighter and tighter in this triangle. And again, I just don't know what's going to happen here. It really comes on down to which side is going to break. In all honesty, again, what we have right here is you guys can see when you are above that red line, that is where bullishness takes on over. This is the bullish area. This is where people get excited. This is where breakouts can happen. And then obviously under here is where we do have bearishness. That is where, again, fading and falling and crashing can happen. That is where the ugliness is going to happen in the market. So you can clearly see where bulls are at. You can clearly see where bears are at. You can clearly see, again, both sides of this. Where, again, you know, the winners are going to be and where the losers are going to be. We can clearly see, again, hey, this is where, again, big spiking and ripping and running can happen. And this is where sell-offs are going to happen. So it really just comes on down to which side is going to win. I don't know. I can't predict, you know, which side is going to win, but what we can predict is, hey, like, we are in this opportunity, right? This is like, we are right here at this moment. Traders, what are you guys thinking? Is anyone getting themselves involved right now? HMA, this triangle is getting tight. Which side is going to win? Is it going to be the squeeze to the breakout, or is it going to be the dump on the downside? Buying right now is we're kind of just gambling and hoping, right? That's all it is. Like, buying right now, we're kind of just gambling and hoping for the best. Buying right now is, hey, let's buy it and hope for a squeeze, or let's short it right now and hope for a dump. HMA here, traders. Anyone in on shorts right now? We've had upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow. This needs to get a bounce play here. That you know, this has to get the bounce play here pretty soon. If this starts going underneath it, guys, this is where things can get a little ugly. You know, the best area for shorts is when you go to the bearish side, but it's not only just when you go to the bearish side. It's usually when you go bearish and then kind of have a little like retest the downtrend. So like right now here, traders, let's just kind of keep our eyes peeled, stay locked in right now. See what this one is going to be doing next. Majority of traders are still focused over on AHMA on the day. We were up 800, took a little bit of a loss, but happy I got out of that trade. No issues right now over on Cobra whatsoever. You know, we are back online. We're all set. I'm down $200 on the day. Down $200. No big fear in any sort of way. Right now, traders, just little heads on up. We are testing at this moment, AHMA. Guys, starting to go a little bearish right now. Be careful on this. Shorters are starting to take over. Shorters are starting to win right now. HMA trying to get that little dip buy and bounce back on up. Come on now. Let's see what we get. I want to, again, HMA, to be honest with you, at any point, it could be 12:30 today. Could be 1 o'clock today. We start actually breaking $8, $8.10. Like, at any point, this thing could really start squeezing. So I would not count it out, and I'm scared to short this one, team, because this one could go up to $12 today. I think this one could easily get up to $9.50 today. easily break $10 today. And I think we could see $12 plus. I think we could. So AHMA, this one definitely has potential. Fuck you, saying, what is that outfit? You look like you were partying last night. Sunglasses make you look like a rock star. I mean, this outfit right here, to be honest with you, this absolutely beautiful dress shirt, this blue, baby blue going off my skin. Take a guess. How much was this dress shirt? Take a guess. This ain't your average JCPenney. This was a $14,800 dress shirt shipped over from Milan. One of the oldest tailors in a village in Milan sewed this by hand. Sent it over just for me. This tie was made by the softest sheep fur that they could find in Northern Ireland. It's a little island off of Ireland where they keep sheep that have the softest fur and breed them for generations over generations. This tie alone was $35,000. So what am I wearing? Right now I'm wearing a $50,000 suit for your viewing pleasure. What's my thoughts over on HYMC? HYMC at this moment. This place is slow and steady. I mean, you know, if you're, I would like this as, I can understand as a dip buy, as a swing trade, as a multi-day hold. I am not the biggest fan of a day trade out of it. Why? Just doesn't seem like it has that much movement. I mean, it's definitely a mover, don't get me wrong. And again, please don't take that the wrong way. It's a slower stock, nice uptrend, play the uptrend, slow and steady. I like it more for like a multi-day hold to maybe get back up to like 37. Good dip buy, low RSI. Again, you're buying it when it's, you know, considered more oversold. Stock's trying to find a little support right now. Main bottom support around $29. $29, anything underneath that, stop loss. If the stock continues to hold this nice little uptrend, you could get a nice little dip buy and bounce play as it runs on up to 37, 13 EMA. Best area would be try to buy it a little bit lower, back down to like 31.50. S&P 500 today? Ooh, we almost got up 1,000 points. I mean, guys, the S&P 500, what's the biggest thing? Get back above. You know how AHMA, we had to get back above and stay above $7? The S&P 500, get back above and stay above the 200-day moving average. If we can get back above 661 and stay above 661, that's where, again, the most hype in action is going to be for us. Okay? Right now, S&P 500 still waiting, still watching here. PTLE got a little bit of a pop. Be careful on this one. I'm probably not going to touch that. And then, guys, HMA is going to the bearish side right now. All right, traders. If you want to, again, get ready for your shorts on HMA, go after it, trust it. You do have the VWAP, though, as a little bit of a support line. You can see we are heading on down to the bearish territory, bearish side. I am not in anything at this time. I will keep my eyes peeled on HMA as the day goes on. I will be giving updates over on Tradecaster. If you guys, again, are watching, you guys want to come and join Tradecaster, I will be giving updates throughout the entire day. Make sure you guys come on over here. Join now. Get yourself a free 7-day pass, and let's get ready to rock for an amazing day ahead. So right now, team, we are getting ready to wrap things on up. HMA is getting a little weaker. Do I think it's done? I think it's done right now. Is there a chance it re-breaks $8 this afternoon? Yes, I do, but momentum has died off. We are, again, heading to the bearish territory. We are starting to see that fade. We are starting to see that drop, and we are starting to see that weakness. All right? Hey, it was a great morning, a lot of fun. We had HMA. There wasn't really a ton of volume today. Still a great way to kick off our Money Monday, and we'll see what we get throughout the rest of this week. This market's been a little bit weird, and the reason why it's been a little bit weird is just because the S&P 500 right here, team. The S&P 500, when we watch this, when we're focusing on this, the S&P 500, it's just been crashing. So a lot of people have been a little bit more scared to go ahead and jump in on some of these smaller cap plays. But once the S&P 500 starts getting back up in the 670s, 675, 680s, people's confidence is going to grow higher. And as we have confidence grow higher, that's when we're going to have what? We're going to have more people invest into speculative investments, smaller caps, cryptos, hot trends can develop, growth stocks. So we do want to see the S&P 500 start grinding its way back on up. And as it grinds its way back on up, we can get a lot more momentum. Traders, HMA, shorters are starting to take over. Traders, HMA, shorters are taking on over at this time. We are getting weaker. We are seeing drops and fades. We are crashing at this moment. We are dumping on down. The trend line has hit, and AHMA, the reversal is now in. Halted on the downside, HMA, and that is going to end it for that play at this moment. And that's why, again, you always want to be looking at these charts. That's why you always want to be looking at these setups. We can see absolutely everything at this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, congrats to those who have banked today. Congrats to those that have made some money today. Congrats to those who have all crushed it on this day. I just want to say again, thank you so much for every single person who has joined us. Thank you so much for every single person that is here on this Money Monday. Thank you, everyone, for showing up day after day, showing the support and love. Congrats on your AHMA profits. And guys, help me wrap this thing on up. You guys know the drill as always. I love you, traders. Great job and great work. You guys know the drill. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Ah-hoo! Thank you, team. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Tradecaster, I'll put the live scanners on up, and we'll see what we get over on AHMA. Thank you, team. Have a wonderful one.
Now if we're talking body, you got a perfect one, so put it on me. Swear it won't take you long if you love me right. We fuck for life, on and on and on.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some damn bitches I can call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some damn bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. I like beer. Till the day I fall.
I know it's hard to admit it that you found love. It's hard to stay in it, but he's better than anyone I've seen you with before. It's true love, don't fake it. You better not, you better not. It's right here, don't waste it. You better not, you better not.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why.
it make, like you was shaking that for some paper. Took your mama 9 months to make, might as well shake what your mama gave, You looking good in them jeans. I bet you look even better with me in between. I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind, but you's a hell of a distraction when you shake your behind.
Just like nicotine, heroin, morphine. Suddenly I'm a fiend, and you're all I need, all I need. Yeah, yeah, all I need is you, babe. And I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. You're the babe, just my hit. You know I'll never, ever, ever be the same.
Ride till we fall. Gonna ride till we fall. They don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. We don't give up anymore.
Today, Junior?
I'll never be the same.
Damn, I hate to go psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the polo. Come with the Tony. I just for clubs and all the petros. Know you're mine. Hands on your body. I don't wanna waste no time. I can't look away. I just gotta say, and I'm like, whoa, man, my legs so goddamn cold. Diamonds when my teeth are sold. I don't always let it go. I don't let you know you're.
It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, baby. It's my dick in a box. Ooh, my dick in a box, girl. I'm gonna get you a house in the hills. A girl like you needs something real. Wanna get you something from the heart. Something special. It's my dick in a box.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. love, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't taking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell no, we're waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Hell no, we're waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Body on my losing all my innocence, yeah. Body on my, finding all my innocence, yeah. Body on my, losing all my innocence, yeah. Body on my, finding all my innocence, yeah.
And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids. 'Cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids. Like the cool kids.
You're on it, let's do it. Riding my pony, my sandals waiting, coming, jump on it. You're on it, let's do it. Riding my pony, my sandals waiting, coming.
When you make a pantyhose, sing the chorus and it goes.
going on in the girl's bedroom. Sometimes I wanna get on TV and it's that loose, but can't.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I use up all of my tricks, I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say hey or remember my name, and it's probably because you think you're cooler than me.
How would you like to die today, motherfucker? No.
Cause it's easy once you know how it's done. You can't stop now, it's already begun. You feel it running through your bones, and you jerk it out.
Nice to meet you where you been. I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane, but I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Oops, I got 99 problems singing bye bye bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing at the top of our lungs. You
And baby, it's amazing I'm in this place with you. I just can't crack the code. One day you're screaming your love aloud, the next day you're so cold. One day you're here, one day you're there, one day you care. It's so unfair. Sipping from your cup, sailing on this boat. Holy wait.
Bring that ass back like a boom, boom, boom.
I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like studding, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Love my friends like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like Cardi.
but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing.
You stick out of the crowd, baby, it's a no-brainer. It ain't that hard to choose. Him or me, be for real, baby, it's a no-brainer. You got your mind on loose, go hard and watch the sunrise. One night it changed your whole life. Pop top, drop top, baby, it's a no-brainer. Put 'em up if you with me, yeah, 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 yeah. So, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing.
Baby, it's a no-brainer.
You, girl.
Yeah, I know you like to fame, yo, shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see, roses really smell like boo boo boo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo boo boo, like boo boo boo.
Let me hear you say the shit is bananas. The shit is bananas. The shit is bananas. The shit is bananas. Few times been round that track, so stop the school to have been like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl. Few times been round that track, so stop the school to have been like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl.
It's not delivery, it's
The nut.
Swing, swing, swing from the tangles of my heart is crushed by a former love. Can you help me find a way to carry on again? By Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, "This'll be the day that I die." That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Swing, swing, swing from the tangles of my heart. It's crushed by a former love. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, "This'll be the day that I die."
She can get a taste. She can get a taste. What it say? Start saying like Mary Kate. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste. Did he let her taste? Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. Slide on the 10th game with my pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of pieces in the icy chain. Why you claim that you rich? That's a false claim. I be straight to the rib, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm the middleman.
We might not know why, we might not know how, but baby tonight we're beautiful now. We'll light up the sky, we'll open the clouds. 'Cause baby tonight we're beautiful now. We're beautiful. Check, yes, Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk. I won't go until you come outside. Check, yes, Juliet, kill the limbo. I'll keep tossing rocks at your window. There's no turning back for us tonight. I like that shit.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty as you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me.
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall laughing, we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's one thing we got.
You said that we would always be. Without you, I feel lost at sea. Through the darkness, you'd hide with me. Like the wind, we'd be wild and free. You said you'd follow me anywhere. But your eyes tell me you won't be there. I gotta learn how to love without you. I gotta carry my cross without you. Talking to me that I'm just about to figure it out without you. And I'm done sitting on without you. Fuck, I'm going out without you. I'm gonna tear this city down without you. I'm going body inclined without you.
Oh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they'd fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and